I mean, it's simple. Who was it? Night Blue 3's Night Blue Flame LS's friends Max. Hey, Max is a pussy ass bitch and he sucks dick at League. And LS, so are you. You ain't no shit and you're washed. There, I said it. What now? You gonna flame me, bud? I'd love to see you fucking triumph. 6'5" genetically modified fucking freak. What are you gonna do, bud? I'm not Night Blue. Let me tell you, I'm not Night Blue. I'll tell you that right now, LS. Hey, I'm not Night Blue. Straight up. We keep it real over here on this channel, bitch. I mean, it's simple. Who was it? Night Blue 3's Night Blue Flame LS's friends Max. Hey, Max is a pussy ass bitch and he sucks dick at League. And LS, so are you. You ain't no shit and you're washed. There, I said it. What now? You gonna flame me, bud? I'd love to see you fucking triumph. 6'5" genetically modified fucking freak. What are you gonna do, bud? I'm not Night Blue. Let me tell you, I'm not Night Blue. I'll tell you that right now, LS. Hey, I'm not Night Blue. Straight up. We keep it real over here, bitch.
Fucking love Tyler. What rune in Mythic is the best on Diana? The rune where you don't pick Diana. That's the best rune on Diana. It's the best one, for sure. Diana's bad. Ultimately, I think it's probably just Conqueror. They normally would have. And 80 carries play in a duo bot lane, which has reduced and diminished XP gains because of duo kills or trio kills. What ends up happening is mid laners and top laners, who are over-accelerated due to the XP gain of solo kills, are feeling a lot more oppressive due to an inflated amount of gold and experience. And when that ends up happening, 80 carries, who actually have the best first core item in the entire game, across all classes, arguably maybe Sunfire, depending on champion, can be better, ends up feeling not good for low MMR players who do not possess the proficient amount of mechanics or game knowledge in order to survive even during that period. This leads to a public outcry of low MMR to mid MMR to, you know, borderline bad player, high MMR players crying that 80 carry is underpowered. Because what ends up happening is you're an 80 carry and you walk into a mid game stunted on EXP, stunted on gold and items, even if you have been getting kills yourself because of the nature of the game. Okay, let's talk about this. And I'm not saying that Broxa is master tier. I'm not saying that. If you have this, okay. If you have this, ooh, shit, hold on. Okay, versus this, if you have this jungler has to do insane stuff to actually stand out, okay? This jungler can basically do anything that they want because they always have freedom. Does a lane have, you know, control? Yeah. Is your laners winning? Yes. Is it hard for the enemy jungler to do anything because your lanes are winning? Yes. Are your laners able to provide you more vision because they're winning more? Yes. Like, it is so hard to play as the jungler that has worse teammates, right? So, it's like, there's this thing. Now, interestingly enough, this was actually a talking point for Closer in NA, because Closer would often actually show up when his teammates were not performing. And that is a hallmark of, like, someone that is resisting the fact that their laners are not actually, you know, performing super well, right? So this was the main criticism. The other thing about it was ProView, right? When you go into ProView, it is very easy to see that there is a lot of problems. I remember one of the arguments I got in with Locodoco where I mentioned that Broxa saw the enemy consume a camp, kept going for it. It was the Gromp, right? It was the Gromp, it was the blue side Gromp in bottom right. He keeps going even though he already saw it get taken. He face checks and then dies. Even though he already saw the camp was gone. So there was no way to smite it. And that was visible in, like, ProView, right? So the other thing is, when you go into ProView, you can see a lot of things that might be problematic with certain players and whatnot. These are all, like, very valid criticisms. These are all, like, very legitimate. I like some of you guys in Twitch chat that are like flaming him for his mechanics when he doesn't actually play the game that much anymore, but he was at one point one of the best players in the world. And even though he doesn't play the game that much anymore, he's still probably better than you at the game. And he's just very rusty and has a different perception on the game because, you know, he's an owner for a team that ended up, you know, becoming a multimillionaire, and he's infinitely more successful than you'll ever be. So your way
I should
to
have flashed
feel
that.
good is apparently to roast him in Twitch chat so that you can feel a part of something much bigger than
Oh
yourself.
shit.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, let's, okay. Unless he like super blunders.
So why are you telling me to kill range minions over melee minions first?
Because if you're gonna retreat, right?
Yeah.
The melees are gonna be in the path of retreat. Spellcasters aren't. So if time is of the essence, you want to maximize your time moving back to the location that you're going to. If you're trying to move into the opponent, you kill melees first, because then you're kiting into them.
That's 9 head.
Okay. So I play like this, so that I can also use this enter key right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is all like that my mouse ever moves. I just move like this. Like this is literally it. One sec. Yeah, this is literally it.
Damn.
Right?
That's
now,
it?
Yeah, this is it. I don't move from... Actually, so when I did my 20-hour stream, I sweat so much that you can actually... here too. I sweat so much, there's like... I gotta clean this. There's like dead skin, but you can actually see that my hand doesn't move. You see the two impressions?
Uh-huh.
This is only when I move to do this. It's actually it. It's only to hit shop. But there's actually two impressions and my hands don't move. And then the mouse, there's also impressions.
What the fuck?
But my hands don't move. But like, you know, I mean, I have normally large hands, so like I can hit F keys really easy without moving.
What resolution do you play on?
1920.
Got it.
I can just use my fingers.
How do you... I'm like looking right now. I guess it's all about the effort you put in. Like the more energy you put in, like I definitely can, like now just moving around my mouse, like trying to move as fast as kind of you do.
Right.
I feel it, but I like, to be honest, when I play, I don't give that much energy.
Right. And so just like going to the gym,
Getting old, dude.
You just have to commit to it little by little. And eventually so Max, when he first got to this is interesting. I have the issue with a lot of boot campers that come here from EU and NA. A lot of them tend to be around 170, 160 APM. When Max first got here, it was 160. Now Max is like, I mean, he's actually he's like 400 like me. But you don't have to be near 400.
What?
Yeah.
The fuck? You freaks.
But Sanchovies, when I first met Sanchovies, he was around like 170, 180. Now Sanch, I think, is like 200, 40, I think? 240, which is good. I mean, 240 is pretty good. You know, a lot of Western pros that have come here that I had do stuff like this, they got up to like mid 200s, high 200s. A lot of Korean players are like 280 or 270 plus.
I know, dude. Like back in, you know, I played Warcraft 3 and all that shit, and like I was into that. I think the only downside to this is like there's literal health implications. I don't know. I haven't like researched the proper way to like sit and make sure and ramify all these things to make sure you can move at this amount of speed without like sustaining damage to yourself. But
I mean, I've been.
You can't be doing this till you're 40, dude. You're gonna get fucked up, bro. I'll tell you.
Right. So maybe maybe that's true. But I mean, I'm in my late 20s now. I've been 400, which is an unholy speed, for like 12 years.
You don't have any issues?
None. And like 400 is so comfortable for me. I can stay at it for like 30. You know, I mean, the longest time that I stayed at it was 37.5 hours on a stream.
Jesus, what the fuck? You're a monster, dude. Maybe I should just give up on playing champions that require like 9, like to Quinn's an 80 carry, right? Like 80 carriers have like higher APM speeds required than like, let's say like fucking, I don't know, fucking Ziggs.
Yep.
Or like,
yep.
You know what I mean?
Actually, Got the whole wave. What? Dude, I'm fucking tilted. Dude. Dude, I just fucking, oh my. No, oh man, dude, I just misclicked a stun, dude. I just W'd a minion, man. Holy shit.